Good afternoon, and how are you? They say all good things come to those who wait, and we've been having a few, technical glitches. I must say we haven't had that for a while, yep, we're back on deck, and so everything is back to normal. My name is Tonchi Prusak. I'm the owner-manager of Community Sports Media Services, and we're behind some very, very good podcasts, very popular football podcasts, such as the Geelong Region Soccer Show, and the very, very popular Football Out West show. It started about 3 odd years ago, and that's how it sort of started when I left Football Victoria. The opportunity arose then to start something in Geelong, looking at the Geelong football scene, soccer scene. With the late Andrew Shears, we managed to we managed to get something off the ground thanks to about 30 odd benefactors who donated to a GoFundMe page. And during that time, the good folks at Football Nation Radio, David and David, they contacted me and provided us with a platform. And that was 2019. Once we got the Geelong Region Soccer Show weekly podcast up and running, so much happened in a short space of time. We ended up going visual as well, as we are now. And then also about 4 to 6 weeks later, I got approached by Craig Filer, who was a well-known coach and football identity in the western suburbs of Melbourne. He came up with the idea of let's do another similar type podcast for the western suburbs, and hence Football Out West was born. Today, it's my absolute pleasure to announce that the third sibling, if you like, a little baby brother, has been born. A new podcast that is going to be also weekly football podcast, which will have a more of a national and, dare I say, international flavour. It will appeal to a select group, a niche market, but it is something that's very close to my heart, something I'm very excited about. Now, the exciting thing is we'll announce it very, very shortly what we're talking about, what this program, what this new podcast is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and here is the launch of what this new promo is. There you have it, the Oz Cro Soccer Show is going to be a new weekly podcast to air on a Tuesday night. Really, really excited about that. I will be one of the co-hosts. Now, who is going to be my co-host? You will no doubt want to know, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, we are actually going to air our pilot episode, our very, very first episode. Now, I'm going to suggest you go over to the Facebook page. The new Facebook page is called the Oz Cro Soccer Show Podcast. Oz Cro Soccer Show Podcast. Jump over to the Facebook page. And tomorrow at 8 p.m, we will be announcing who the new co-host is. Very, very exciting. He's a high-profile Australian-Croatian soccer identity. Absolute pleasure that I'll be with this person, working closely. And also, we're going to have our first high-profile guest as well. So we've got someone who's very, very well known in the Australian-Croatian football circles, and you'll get an understanding of what the weekly format is going to be. We'll be covering the entire Australian-Croatian soccer scene. We will also be looking at the A-League and A-League men's and A-League women's from an Australian-Croatian perspective, but also we'll be focusing quite a fair bit on the HNL, the Croatian League, the Croatian clubs in Bosnia-Herzegovina, and we will also be focusing on it from a purely Australian-Croatian perspective. There's a lot of players, coaches, administrators involved in various levels of the game in Croatia who are of Australian-Croatian descent. So really excited, cannot wait. head over to the Facebook page. We're putting together a YouTube channel as well. And tomorrow night at 8 p.m, come along. Even if you're not Croatian, you might enjoy the Croatian football scene. And it is predominantly going to be in English. And occasionally we will throw a Croatian word in or there. No swearing, of course, no swearing. So I really look forward to having your company. That is going to be launching mid-January. But tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 8 p.m, we've got a very, very special pilot episode. With regards to the other two flagship programs, the Football Out West, Craig, Steve and I cannot wait to get back in the new year. We'll be launching that towards the start of Feb, mid-Feb. It's going to be bigger and better than it was this year. We're looking forward to 2022. So the Football Out West show is going to be huge. And the Geelong Region Soccer Show will be coming back. We'll be restarting around about end of February, early March. And that too promises to be a big one as well. So the plans are Sunday night at 7 p.m, you'll be able to tune into the Football Out West show. Monday night, new time slot of 8 p.m, the Geelong Region Soccer Show. And then Tuesday night at 8 p.m. will be the new Oz Cro Soccer Show. Cannot wait. Looking forward to it, and hope to have you guys join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Once again, thank you very much for all your support up until now.